And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex, and this is the Poly Beebo.
Yes.
And in particular, we're going to check out the Convolution Reverbs as far as a guitar reverb sound goes today.
Yes.
We've done a bit of an overview video. You can see it up there in the corner. We'll tag up there. So today we're just going to basically run it a mono convolution reverb block straight into a guitar amp as you would a reverb pedal of any other type.
Indubitably.
And check out what the IRs sound like.
Yes.
So today's setup is guitars through the Poly into a Mozztronics Amp Switcher.
Andrew.
That has a Cherry Tone OTS MIDI 20 amp plugged into it. There's a single 12 with a greenback mic with LEWITT MTP440.
Hi, LEWITT people.
And also there's a stereo IR from a 2-note
Gonna clean up your crap.
Torpedo Captor X.
Which is there, and there's a video for that there.
Yeah.
And hello to Guillaume and Jason from 2 Notes.
So basically it's just a clean tone with all those things combined.
Yes.
And we're going to check out the cool as reverbs.
What he said.
Yeah. So, and hit like and to subscribe and all that crap. Do that thing.
Yes, please.
You want to play your guitar?
Want me to play?
Yes.
So I'm using my Parts-Master Caster Blaster Caster Master Caster Blaster guitar, and there's a video for that here. For the reverbs and clean sound, I'm going to be mostly on the neck pickup, which is a lovely Martin A. Smith vintage Jazzmaster style pickup. And if you're playing an E add 9 chord,
please,
it sounds like this. Okay.
So basically we just set it up as a guitar player would do. There's options to run this stereo IRs, convolution reverbs, but this is just a mono block to see what it sounds like.
Technically run it in dual stereo.
We could do kind of parallel wet, dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet, kind of crazy stuff.
But I mean, most people use it in mono, so we're using it in mono. So, complaints below.
Now, so, as you can see on the screen, we've got one dry line going in and out. That's a dry line. And the wet is the reverb mono block. So there's no IRs loaded yet. So these are all our IRs for the Convolution Reverb.
And they all come with it. So this is Loki. Hi, Loki, by the way, down in Melbourne. He does a new firmware update like every
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours. Pretty much every couple of days.
Yep.
So as we're filming this is firmware 3 at the moment.
3.0.
3.0, yes.
So
most likely 1 or 2 updates by the time this goes up.
Yes.
And these are all the reverbs that come with the update.
Yes. You can also import them. Some I've done that, but I won't show you them because they're kind of won't come with the unit.
Yeah.
There's analog reverb devices, digital reverb devices, and real spaces. So just check out the analog reverb devices first.
Okay. Let's just run through a couple of them.
Echo oil can delay.
Ooh, oil can.
So this is
Should I play that E add 9 again?
Sure.
Oh, okay. So with IRs, different to if you have a reverb pedal where you go, oh, I want more reverb, and you turn the reverb knob up. IRs are sort of snapshots. And that's why there's so many IRs, because it gives you different versions of the reverb sound. So if you usually the very top ones, the first ones, are very, very short and very small kind of rooms. And as you go down, it embiggens.
So let's go to some long oil can delays just so you can hear the tones of it.
Okay. That's nice.
It's a bunch of different oil
They're lovely
can.
reverbs on there.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And the oil can thing's definitely a flavour.
Yeah.
Now this is an AKG spring. So
The old AKG.
this was kind of like a studio unit, and it was kind of in a faux timber housing. You see it looked like a big piece of furniture, really.
Oh, cool.
It's basically a recording studio spring
like
reverb.
Spring.
Yeah. I don't know if it drips, but it sounds pretty cool.
I don't know why I'm playing that sort of stuff, but
This next one is an EMT plate.
ooh, I like plates.
Bunch of variations: bright plates, dark plates, medium plates. We'll go check out a bunch of sounds there.
Okay. And because you've got a dry line and a wet line, the volume of the reverb is you can basically blend it in how much of it you want. It's like a mix almost kind of thing. They're lovely reverbs.
It's cool, eh? This is another variation on the EMT plate. Again, there's kind of bright and present ones. It's a beefy plate, hollow plate.
Oh, beefy. Give me a beefy
natural, and then some cool things like Atmos and muffled travels, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
Give me a beefy plate.
Beefy plate, number one.
Let's go. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
and then it cuts off. It's gated.
It's called Atmos delay plate.
And
Right at the end.
that's cool. That's a. That's wild.
Let's check out some digital emulations. 480L, which is a kind of Studio Classic unit.
Okie dokie.
We start off with some halls and go from there.
That's like drums.
Yeah, this is a room sounds now.
Insert any 80s song.
This is gated
Oh,
from a lexicon.
there's a again. Police snare.
Okay, so there is some more lexicon stuff and a whole bunch of studio type algorithms in there, but the cool thing is when you get to the real spaces.
Ah,
So this is IR snapshots. You can actually make your own. There's a whole bunch of videos on the web. of
well,
how to make
Loki
it.
actually did a video.
Yep.
If you go to Poly Effects,
Probably
is it on his YouTube channel or on his somewhere, either YouTube or
Internet.
Instagram? Yeah.
And he can show you how to do it as well. Basically, you can make a snapshot of a space. So whether it's a hall, a room, a car park, whatever you want to do. So there's a bunch of really cool ones in here. So let's check out this one.
What's this one? That's lovely.
Pool of Black Star.
Ah,
So-
okay. So that's Heinbach.
This is Heimbach.
He did presets for that.
Yep.
I'll link to the video. I did it in the other video too. So he went to this building, and I think there's a star on the ground, and if you stand at a particular star, it has this magic reverb thing. And he did an IR of it, and he filmed it in one of his videos. Yeah, it's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous. Again, a quite long pre-delay.
Yeah. Well, these ones are now concrete tunnels.
Ah. That's cool. That's lovely. Big, lovely reverb.
So that's the very, very skimming the brief top of the whole pile of reverbs. That's the thing.
Very,
right?
very skimming
Yeah.
the top of the whole
I don't
pile.
know. It's hard to words. I need some lunch.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's and that's just the IRs. There's a whole bunch of just kind of normal reverb type things where you can modulate stuff, and that's this whole different type of reverbs.
Yeah.
But these are the IRs, so the convolution reverbs.
So, and it comes with that. So if you buy that, that's all in there. And then you can, I mean, because the other thing with that is then you can, the whole ecosystem of the Poly Beebo, you can then modulate things, you can add other things to it, and it's just, I mean, it's limitless what you can do with it. It's basically almost like somewhat like a modular world within the pedal. And I mean, there's synth stuff and everything in it. So there's now there's like sequences in it and everything in it. So this is really just scratching the surface. But
if you want a really nice reverb for your guitar,
well, you've been using this for front of house stuff, haven't you? For
yes,
doing
mixing
gigs.
some live sound.
Yeah.
And you've got a really nice reverb when you've the vocal with that lot of reverb just sits in the band, rather than going,
Hello, I'm a reverb on the vocal.
forcing this bit of reverb on top of it,
Yeah.
shoehorning into the mix.
Yeah.
So it just sort of magically pops in and melts into the space.
Yeah, the quality of the reverbs in there is very, very high.
Yep.
Very
Absolutely.
highly high.
Yes.
Yes. Highly, that's a technical term. So if there's any particular things on there, any particular reverbs or anything like that you want us to go through, leave it in the comments below. We can do videos with any of this stuff on there. So, you let us know what you want us to do with it. And while they're letting us know, what else should they be doing, Alex?
So links below to our Instagram, Facebook group chat, and a podcast. Like I said, if you check out the comments, questions section below, leave your thoughts down there, and we'll get back to you if you have some really good ideas for a video.
Yes, absolutely.
Because there's kind of limitless stuff you can do with this.
It never ends. So if there's any particular algorithms or anything that's on there that you want us to go through, let us know in the comments below. Anything, it doesn't have to be reverbs, anything at all. So, and we'll do our best to do it. And big thank you to Loki down in Melbourne from Poly Effects, mad genius that he is doing this sort of stuff. You never know, it might be a Eurorack kind of version of that called Hector.
Check it out. Oh, and if you actually own one of these, jump on their Facebook group and you can share and do stuff with presets and patches and things.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks for hanging. We'll see you all soon.